Hey. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Yeah. Oh, that's a good coffee. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel tarot reading from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And always bring your intuition to the party. Make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, uncut, unedited, unscripted, unfiltered, and sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing we are sugarcoating around here is these nails. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we pulled your Alpha and Omega messages. They're setting up there. We got your Abukra message out. What do we have from the Abukra today? It says, if you think life has cheated you, then you are so wrong. You are better off than you realize, and real wealthy too. Go visit the hospital. There are many there who will gladly give all their earthly wealth and possessions just to be you. Yes. Lucky you. Somebody here, you might have been feeling down about life. Somebody is feeling down about life. Somebody is feeling real down about life. They have no idea how good they have it, because they're not accustomed to looking for how good they've got it. They're always looking for what the fuck is wrong, I heard. All right, let's see what's the spiritual AF message. We're going to take the top one. It says, get off your ex's page, say a prayer, and go the fuck to sleep. Ha, ha, ha. Stop snooping on your ex. Okay. If you're not going to find anything worthwhile snooping around your ex's Insta or Facebook or Snap, whatever the fuck, they're your ex for a reason. Ask yourself what you're looking for from them and see if you can give it to yourself. You almost always can. Then say a little prayer for all the lumpy, bumpy, broken hearts in the world, especially your own. Double brownie points if you can manage one for your ex's heart too. Okay, time for bed now. So you're broke up. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing can happen. There are worse things that can happen and have happened to other folks. Stop snooping. It's not going to make you feel no better. I mean, y'all know how much I love that girl. And after she passed, I couldn't even go look at her fucking tribute page, because all her exes in the world is on there talking about all this stuff. Probably all that shit is true. I don't give a fuck. It didn't feel good though, so I stopped looking a long time ago. Okay, I stopped looking a long time ago for a reason. Why you want to do shit that's gonna hurt your feelings? I was talking to one girl, and her ex wouldn't leave her alone and was spying, trying to figure out what she could find out. And I kept telling the girl, why she want to do that to herself? Why she want to break her own heart? Why is she asking these questions? Why is she asking these questions? Why is she doing that? Like, people, stop doing shit to break your own heart some more. And, it's to hurt your own feelings. That's all it's going to happen. You can get your hurt feelings. Somebody here needs to stop getting their feelings hurt. Stop snooping on your shit. I feel like somebody. They need to stop snooping on your shit. Stop trying to see what you're doing. They're just going to hurt their feelings. Okay? That's what they're going to do. They're going to hurt their feelings. All right. From the Lyrical Evolutions, it's Levitating from Dua Lipa. And we have Empress energy here with the Roman numeral 3. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever. So let's do it now or never. Baby, nothing's ever, ever too far. Okay, so we got that vibe here about, listen, I believe you're the one for me. I hear you're the one for me. Yeah, I believe you're for me. Okay, it's in the energy. This is not just a physical thing. This is in the energy. I feel like this is you. You see like somebody in you you're meant to be, written in the stars. You feel like no matter what, y'all can get it together. It's no such thing as too far. Somebody needs to stop worrying about their ex, though. Somebody needs to stop worrying about their ex and pay attention to what they've got. They've got a lot. I hear they got a lot. They need to pay attention to that. I see TT Trahib. And you know what? Our first commenter today was actually my Las Vegas photographer, Trahib. And I see Z. Z been waiting for the show to get started. And I see Miss Des Trahib. What's up, Miss Des? All right. Let's see what we have from the I Ching cards today. What's the message for today's download, please, and thank you. Oh, this one flipped over. Look. Okay. It says receptive power. Ooh, earth above, earth below. Whoo, yeah. I just heard somebody got the sun and the moon sign in earth. You're like me. I heard you're like me. Maybe. Somebody got the sun sign and the earth sign both in earth. A sun sign and a moon sign both in earth. Sun sign and earth sign both. You have earth signs both in your sun and moon birth chart placements. Somebody does. Either way, we have receptive power. So let's see what the book has to say. It's card number 2. 2 is the high priestess energy. Let's see what the book say about this receptive power. And let you guys see that image up right there on the channel. Great receptivity attracts great gifts and great blessings. A natural responsiveness attracts success through support and perseverance rather than bold action. Thus, a wise person demonstrates strength like a powerful but gentle mare. This auspicious hexagram, consisting of all yin lines, represents the power of the feminine principle. We have all yin lines. Okay. Interesting. So the power of the feminine principle, which has not been honored in our modern world. However, such receptivity is much more powerful and healing than we think. The receptive force is sensual and subtle and can be overlooked by too much thinking, talking, and planning. When spring comes, does the grass plan to grow? This is a time to concentrate on realities rather than potentials. With how to respond to a situation rather than how to direct or manipulate it. Pause on the book. Okay. Somebody here, I heard with this concentrate on realities rather than potentials. Somebody here is looking at, well, the potential of this and the potential of that. And you know what? If you're an empath, watch out for potentials. If you're psychic, if you're spiritually in tune, watch out for falling in love because of fucking potentials. You know what I'm saying? So many people get themselves caught up with who a person could potentially be instead of who they actually fucking are. What's up, Transformation Queen? I see you, baby. So watch out for that. There's a message there with that. Okay. The mature feminine allows herself to be guided by a higher power and is skilled at graceful acceptance. Spiritually, her quiet contribution is highly effective, bringing in a deeply felt kind of success. Don't be too assertive at this time. If you try to direct things now, you are liable to become confused or alienated. Opening yourself to receive what you attract should be your primary concern. Be patient and take your time. Draw strength from mindfulness, and you will be doubly fortunate. Focus more on feeling than on action. Be broad and deep in your attitude so that you accept everything that comes with grace and equanimity. Be receptive and spacious like the ocean. Let the river of changes flow to you. You might allow a partner to take the lead for now. Strive for a natural responsiveness that is based on inner strength rather than outer show. You'll be able to go further by letting go of control rather than forging ahead under your own steam. Receptive power arises through alignment with creative power, not in opposition to it. Okay. Something in your current situation or a close relationship is foreboding, like the first frost of the autumn season that warns of a deadly cold of winter. Heed small warning signs that you may see at this time. Prepare yourself. Gather firewood now, and you will be prepared to fend off the fiercest cold. Watch for signs of decay. Let movement and stillness meet. When action springs naturally from inner calm and proceeds to harmonize with external creative forces, all is well. Good results are achieved without contrivance, complex intentions, or even great effort. Let nature serve as a reminder of how, without artificiality, everything good can develop naturally. Leave the pursuit of fame and praise to others at present. Focus on accepting yourself unconditionally. Freedom from vanity gives you a powerful advantage. Do not display your virtue for all to see, but nurture it within yourself. Try to be a service, and your life will improve by itself. Allow fruit to ripen slowly. Quiet perseverance is what is called for. If things are not going well, be reserved and act with caution. It's possible that an antagonistic force has been aroused against you, causing whatever you do to be misunderstood. Avoid challenging this force right now. That would only bring about hateful retaliation. You should also avoid the appearance of capitulation, which could allow the force of great to gather strength against you. Maintain your reserve and caution and lose yourself in solitude or in the tumult of the crowd. Don't let yourself be a target. When you are called upon to play an important role in a project or relationship, success comes from reliability and discretion. Be polite and kind, and you will secure greater influence. Discretion is essential at this time. If you are genuine without making a show of it, good fortune will follow. Beware of troublesome relationships or confusion over personal boundaries. Do not try to gain a position to which you are not truly entitled. When boundaries are not clearly defined, both dogs and nations quarrel. If you attempt to change your role now, a bloody battle may ensue. Slow down. Do not act until roles and responsibilities have been made clear. So, take it easy. Let shit happen naturally, okay? Now is the time to let go of control. Just be graceful. See what's really going on, and don't try to force anything aloud. It's a big energy, but we were talking about get off your fucking ex's page. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do, okay? Don't worry about them. Levitating. What is this? Feel it in the energy. Okay, let's go to the next deck we're going to pull and see what else coming out. So it's time to be in your receptive power. It talked about quiet power as well. They talked about don't try to prove your point. Right now is not the time to try to prove your point. Try to make a motherfucker see your way. It's like, it's pointless. You just going to stress yourself out. Who cares? Who cares? Just let them do what they got to do. It's time for you to get in reserve mode. And quiet mode and receptive mode. Okay, receptive mode. This is where your power is at right now. All feminine energy. Let somebody else take the lead. Oh, that's what you want? Okay, cool. And just fucking either follow along or stay your ass home type of shit, you know? So, things are not as bad as you think they are. For someone here, somebody thinks the situation is pretty fucking bad. They feel like they've been cheated in life. What the fuck is going on? Why did you take this from me? Why did I lose that? Why did that happen? No, man. You're looking at it all wrong. Everything is working out for you. Stop looking at what's in the past, the ex. This could even be not even about a romantic ex. This could even be about something from your past life, like what the situation used to be, right? The enlightened gut. You got to trust that. You got to trust that enlightened gut reaction. Okay, let's see what we have from the Pleiadian Oracle with the enlightened gut. It's card number 1. Okay, card number 1 about personal power, authority, leadership. The starting point. I heard the starting point. Oh my God, that's so good. All right. The enlightened gut. The star family on Earth is undergoing a powerful metamorphosis as your planet evolves into its next step of consciousness. Transitioning into a new feminine tilting cycle, the rules of spirituality are flipped 180 degrees. With your solar system and planet rushing towards the central galactic core, each day the planet's vibration raises ever so slightly, and with that comes a completely new way of operating. In this new cycle of the feminine, many of the spiritual tools of the past will no longer be as effective as they once were in previous times. Eastern spirituality played a major role in holding the vibration on Mother Earth in the past masculine cycle. Focusing on one-pointedness, mind control, breath, liberation, and being in solitude to reach nirvana, the great yogis and lamas would sacrifice their lay lives in order to reach a higher frequency of divine bliss. Now, as we enter the feminine cycle, these once powerful techniques that guided many spiritual seekers will not be as effective as they once were. Rather than a need to leave the body to reach high states, the human will reach their highest vibrational alignment when they are in body and in communion with Great Earth Mother. The reason for this occurring is that the planet is receiving great light codes and thus the highest frequency within the field. Therefore, in order to access the true higher knowledge, the human will have to be fully grounded in the body for the codes of the new earth to be fully accessed. This transformation has and will continue to take humans through a major purging process to clear their emotional data bank of trauma so their physical DNA is prepared to become the sacred bridge between heaven and earth. Evolving from Homo sapiens to Homo deus, or beings of light. These earth beings will not just be enlightened in thought and stillness, but enlightened in the feminine principles of action that is centered in the human gut region. It is here in this region, also known as the sacral chakra, that humans will be able to bring forth the magic they have accessed in other realities to materialize it into full grounded earth living. When this card arrives, it suggests that you fully embody the higher consciousness of this new cycle. Your gut is in need of undergoing certain transformations for it to fully receive and anchor the light codes of Gaia. Now's a good time to engage in a healthier eating practice, drinking plenty of blessed water, and fuse ceremony into your eating regimen. As Pachamama is the highest source of light on your plane in this cycle, it is crucial that star seeds harmonize with the earth to ground into their enlightened gut. The additional meanings are cleanse diet, spend time in nature, take a bath, drink lots of blessed water, new earth codes. Are you blessing your water? Are you blessing your water, you guys? Are you guys pouring blessings over your food? It's a great time to make sure you do that. I know for me, it was like an old school practice from my childhood, but I had to bring it back, okay? It's time to materialize some things, but it's not by sitting and doing nothing. It's about taking divine feminine guided action. And so the feminine energy is huge right here. Feminine energy is huge right now because this is all feminine. All yin, okay, and this is talking about divine feminine energies as well, feminine principles. And what they're telling me is the divine feminine. It's time for divine feminine to step up, honey. Don't worry about the past. That was not what you were here for. Okay, it's time for divine feminine to step up. You get what you want. I just see divine feminines. You thought you had your masculine, and it turns out that was bullshit because it was chaos. It was confusion. It was abusive, it was disrespectful, it was toxic. They were not loving you. They were trying to steal the love from within you, trying to squash it. The good thing is, when you have these contrasting situations, it makes you more aware of what you are. So you've come out of that situation with the greater awareness of who you are and what you deserve and how you deserve to be treated. And sometimes you only see that after it's been violated so much. So thanks. Thank you to all the assholes. Thank you to all the abusive, disrespectful fucks that helped you wake up into your power and see who you are and how you deserve to be treated. And because you love and you're giving and you're kind, that you deserve that back. You don't deserve to be treated that way. Thank you to all those who cause you to step up in your power and take action as a divine feminine. Yeah. See, a perfect example they're showing me right now of the divine feminine is the mother bear, the mother energy. Mother bear energy will protect her children at all costs. This is a divine feminine as well. So there's something here about that. Get off of your ex's prayer. Get off of your ex's page. Say a prayer and go the fuck to sleep. You need a break. You need a fucking break. You need to be out of this fight, out of this battle. You don't need to be fighting with folks. You don't need to be battling with folks. You don't need to be in this stressful bullshit. Aren't you tired of it yet? You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be disrespected. You shouldn't have to fight over stupid nonsense every day because somebody just wants to play. All right, here we go. This is gorgeous. I really like this picture. I don't know, but it's from the alchemy cards. It says the uncreated. The uncreated. So let's see what the alchemy cards has to add to our message today. The uncreated is card number 43. Okay. So 43 years old for somebody. 1943 for somebody. Somebody lives on apartment 43 or something 43. Okay. Let's see. Card number 43. Perfect. Turned right to it. The unconceived, the seed of the seed. There was a time when everyone you know was not yet born, when every city was yet to be named, when your favorite song was yet to be sung. Such is the energy of increatum. This card indicates the subtle but profound force that summons all that will be into existence. This most sacred of formulas cannot be manufactured, contained, bought, or sold. It is the pure intelligence of creation pulsing at the door of reality. Its timing is precise, and it's happening now. Do not delay. Send an invitation to the uncreated. Allow it to formulate and gestate. Soon a sketch, a map, or a name will draw itself upon your mind. Envision and believe. The architecture of the future is within you. All ground is fertile. Life begets life. Listen to the song Just Like, starting over by John Lennon. To ponder the building you reside in was once an idea. And desire pulls the uncreated into creation. The alchemist believes in what's to come, in answers and solutions not yet imagined for themselves and the world. When this card appears, it is a potent time to create and conceive. Even if you feel you are starting from scratch, begin anyway. That's perfect with all the yin energy, the feminine energy coming through. She is creative energy. Okay. So it's time to create, babes, honeys. It's time to create. It's time to be in receptive mode. It's time to get into the feeling of it. It's a time to learn to use the phrase, yes, please, and thank you. I haven't suggested that on the show in a while. But that phrase, yes, please, and thank you, is powerful. It means what you wanted showed up, and all you had to do was say, yes, please, and thank you, because it showed up for you. I see that's coming now. Something's in your experience here. If you've managed to get the fuck off your exes, I just feel like your ex is watching. I feel like your ex is watching while you're here in receptive mode, and you're in your creative power. And there's new light codes coming in, and you're creating with them. Things are better in your world than most, okay? You know what's for you. You choose it. You move towards it. You nurture it. You love it, okay? Let's see what's coming out from the wild unknown archetypes for today's message. What's the download message you have for us today? Thank you. What's the download message? Okay, there it is. And it's the poet. Oh, I like it because the poet uses the power of speech to communicate ideas. I like it when the book said that the building you're currently residing in was just an idea at some point. That's a nice thing to ponder. Like everything was just an idea at some point. The planet you live on was just an idea at some point. The car you drive was just an idea at some point. Everything on earth was just an idea at some point. And then the feminine energy came along, start creating. Card number 7 is the poet. Let's see what's up with the card number 7, the poet from the book. All right. I'm telling you, my hair is everywhere. Any woman that want to come be my wife, like, you better get used to hair everywhere, honey. I hope you have some too, because my hair is everywhere. I'm just saying. The artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides in us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. When light, it's clairvoyant, wise, timeless. When it's dark, harmful words, sharp tongue, and thwarted creativity. The poet is related to the shaman and the bridge. These archetypes hover in the meeting place between the everyday and the sacred. It's likely there's a poem or poet that was meaningful to you at a young age. Revisit and reread it now. Be open to its message. They said, and I do have it, and I've read it here for you before, and I'm about to read it again. Y'all remember what my poem is? There is a poem that means a lot to me, and I'm going to share it with you again because it came up. So here we go. Let me go to it. I'm sure I'm just about there. Here it is. So it's a poem called Melinda May. Melinda May. And it's from Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends book. It says, have you heard of tiny Melinda May, who ate a monstrous whale? She thought she could. She said she would. So she started in right at the tail. And everyone said, you're much too small. But that didn't bother Melinda at all. She took little bites and she chewed very slow, just like a good girl should. And in 89 years, she ate that whale because she said she would. And message, hello, Melinda May was 89. She was just a little girl when she started. She looked like she might be about 12 years old, is what I'm hearing. When she started eating this whale, it covered the whole table, but by the time she was 89, it wasn't nothing but bones left. Now, what does that whale represent to you? You know, there's something that you're here to do. You got to allow it to grow and evolve naturally. You can't rush the process. You can't speed it along. You allow the fruit to ripen. The book said that. Allow the fruit to ripen. You're clairvoyant, okay? You know this is coming. You know it's time for you to receive something that's been in the offing, in the making, in the creation for you. Allow it, receive it, allow it to grow, love it, nurture the idea of it. This feeds it, baby. Let it grow like this. And then you'll receive it. But you got to keep it up, okay? And don't go back to the page. Stay off of your ex's page. Excuse me. Got to stay out of the past. Stay focused in the future. Stay focused in the present. Excuse me. Stay focused on the present and optimistic about the future. Thank you for the correction. I'll take it. There's a lot going on that's you're better off than others. So you may not always feel that way, but the cards are here saying that that's your truth. There's so much better off in your experience than so many others around you. So we're going to go in with the Heart and Hands Tarot and pull a message, see what's going on in the situation today. What's the situation today, please and thank you. Show me the energies you want to discuss for the download today. For the living peace and happiness, triumph at this time by divine design for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Please and thank you. Let's just go. What is the message that I'm to deliver? All right. I want to thank you all for your love donations. I had a $100 love donation come in from Brooklyn. Thank you so much. I wanted to acknowledge that. Did you know, guys, and I'm going to say this, I don't say it often, but if everybody who ever watched any of these videos valued them, and if everybody just donated $1 for every video they don't watch, do you know how that could change circumstances and situations? You know, and if you support something, everything you give to support it matters, okay? And I'm not just talking about me here. That's the energy of this receptive power that we're talking about here, this feminine energy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Sometimes you can't support financially. Okay, that's fine. You can support energetically, but receive and allow. Receive and allow right now is big. Okay, let's see what's the message today. What's the message at this time? Okay, we have shuffled the heck out of this deck. They said cut it, bring it back together, and go off the top. So this is your message today. Who are you? What the heck is really going on? The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Well, it's telling me you done figured out the truth about something. You have figured out the truth about something. You saw it. And it's at the foundation of everything that's happening right now. So in your energy, the Five of Wands. The situation you're in right now, there's a challenge. I heard you're in the middle of a test right now, and you know it. You feel like you're being tested. Well, I hear you do feel like you're being tested. And so you're seeing the test very clearly. You're seeing that there's a test in front of you right now. It's a very much each man for his own type of vibe. Okay. Fire sign energy. Some of you are Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Fire sign energy, battling, confusion. Okay. Everybody's out for their own. Nobody's wanting to work together in this. Everybody is feeling competitive. It's a cutthroat society. You know, it's like there's not people in the situation around you. It's like there's not enough for everyone. There's not enough to go around. So I got to take from somebody else. I got to overpower somebody else to get what I want. Something like that. A competitive energy. Okay, that's what's happening in your experience. Let's see what's crossing the Eight of Pentacles. This is a competitive energy around your career. This is a fighting karmic repercussions. This is competitive energy because you have a karmic connection around you. Different for all of you. Some of you, you feel like at work, there's so much fucking competition. Some of you are feeling like at work, everybody's out to get you. I heard you. It's time for you to polish your act. Yeah. We have here with this Eight of Pentacles, this guy is polishing the one pentacle. So polish up your act, polish up your act. Polish up your act because there is a lot of competition around. This is strength training. It's time for you to pull out your reserves. Something about pull out your reserves. Okay. There's a lot of battling and problems going on while karmic repercussions are coming back around. Karma's coming around to bite people in the ass who thought they were getting away with shit, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what's below. The Ace of Wands is telling me that you found your wand. You found your power. You're standing in it. So everybody out here is having all these battles and wars and confusion and all this shit, but you're standing in your power. That's what it's telling me. Well, all this stuff is happening around you. Everybody's getting what they put out. If you put good out, you're getting good back. If you put chaos out, you're getting chaos back. You put love out, you're getting love back. You put misery out, you get misery back. In this, you're standing in your power. And this Ace of Wands is a pencil. It's a pencil. And at the pencil where the lead touches down, it shoots off all these energetic arrows. It shoots off two arrows, okay, that multiply and become more. It expands. So there's something here about you telling a more beneficial story, telling a empowered story for yourself. That's good. So yeah, everybody could be going through the same fucking challenges, but here you are telling yourself, talking yourself into the victorious position. Thank you for the love donation. Z sent me €5. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, this powerful position. I see you, Cat, honey. Happy late birthday. I seen it, but yeah. Okay. Ace of Wands. You in your power. You are in your power. Okay. What's in behind you? The 10 of Cups is in behind you. 10. Hi, baby. Oh, my baby's watching. You guys say hi to Millie. That's my baby. My child. Hey, Daisy. I see you, girl. I see you. All right. The 10 of Cups in your past tells me that you know what love feels like. You know what it feels like to be in a loving home, a loving environment. You know what it feels like to be in harmony with people, to work together with people. At work, if you feel like it's a lot of struggles, you haven't always been in that situation. You were at a company, at a job, at an office, or a place of employment in the past where things actually flowed really well together. I see that there's a lot of people going through a whole lot of battles, but in reality, when you stop and realize, like, you got a lot to be grateful for. And maybe, this is what I heard, because remember with the Ibukra card, the first message said, if you think your life has cheated you, then you're so wrong. You're better off than you realize, and real wealthy too. Go visit the hospital. There are many there who will gladly give you all their earthly wealth and possessions just to be you. Yes, lucky you. So there's definitely something here about, there's a lot of challenges here, and it's making you more aware of how good you've had it, of how good your life is, about this powerful position that you stand in. You have something you can do. You have power inside of you. What's above you? You have the fucking star. Look at this. Aquarius energy coming through. You are blessed, safe, and protected. When the star comes through, you are blessed, safe, and protected, honey. No matter what happens, heaven is looking out for you. Again, like I said, somebody here, you're looking at a situation right now. You could be in a different place than you're used to being. Some of you are at a new job. Some are in a new relationship. Some of you are in a new living experience. And being here and watching all the stuff that's coming around, coming out, how shit is going around and about for folks, is helping you to see how good you've had it. This gives you enlightenment. This gives you awareness. This turns your lights on even brighter. You're a powerful creator. And sometimes you just need the contrast. Earlier, we were talking about thanks to all the assholes that provided the contrast to help us to learn, right? Likewise, in this situation, it helps you realize, like, just how good you've got it. Somebody here, you actually are visiting somebody in the hospital, and you're like, damn, I'm grateful for my health. Somebody here, I see somebody here who is either some reason you're around a homeless center or a soup kitchen, some sort of thing to deal with poverty and indigency, and being in that situation, being around it, has made you realize, well, damn, I actually have everything I need. I have a home, I have transportation, I have food, I have everything that I need. I'm actually quite abundant compared to most people. Okay. Somebody here, you have had a hard time of seeing how things are working out for you. They said, go to one of these situations, go where the people don't have what you have, so you can get in touch with what you have. Let's see what's in front. We have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, a new opportunity is presenting itself to you. A new opportunity is presenting itself to you. A new opportunity that could turn into something good if you stick with it. You got a new idea of something that you can do. And it's like, it's coming to you. The idea is gathering strength. So there's something here about while you sit in here thinking about what you're going to do. What do I do? What am I going to do? Everybody is fighting. There's all these problems going around. I realize now how good I've had it. I realize now what power I have and how blessed I've been. Now what am I going to do with that knowledge? Okay. Well, it looks like 5 of Swords. Anywhere where you're holding on to anything that has been cross current. You're letting that go. So it's like this awareness that you're getting from all the battles that you're currently seeing, all the challenges that you're currently seeing, the strength training, this whole each man for his own, you better take care of you because I'm going to take care of me type of shit, is helping you to realize, well, I had in the past folks that was working with me. I had somebody who was working with me to build a good life in the past. I know what that feels like, and I appreciate that more now. Okay, somebody is realizing, like, everybody out here, they have all this different stuff, but they don't know what to do with it. They're using their power, their wands to fight. But I know that I could use my power and my wands to create. And so this is helping you get through the idea, like somebody, like you're missing something. And part of that is going to be letting go of unhealthy connections, letting go of unhealthy ideas, anywhere where you are creating more problem for yourself than solution. I see you getting through that shit. I feel like, okay, we're just going to let that go. With the Five of Swords is an energy too of an empty victory. It's like, even if you win, winning and losing don't look so different when it comes to the Five of Swords. There's a losing battle that even if you win it, it's not going to fucking feel good. It's like, fuck, I didn't want to be right about that type of vibe. So there's something here about walking away. So this is what you're doing. You have this beautiful opportunity coming up for you. Because you're in the middle of the situation where there's challenges. For some of you, this is challenges in work. This is challenges about people like situations coming home, the roost, things coming full circle, what you did in the past coming back to you. Okay, it's like you're more determined than ever now to clean up your act and you're like, what else am I doing where I'm cutting my hands off? What they say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Somebody here is realizing that and like, okay, that's what I got to deal with there. In the environment, you have the Strength card. For somebody here, there's a Leo in your environment, okay? But more than that, there's a person in your environment who knows how to refrain from going into self-defeating thoughts. The Five of Swords is also my card of self-sabotage. So anywhere where you've been self-sabotaging, you're realizing that. There's somebody here, have they tried to tell you before, like, look, what you're saying is self-sabotaging. Don't speak against yourself like that. There's somebody in your environment who, when self-sabotaging thoughts come up, they don't embrace it. You're looking at this person right now in an admiring way, saying, wow, I see this person and I see how they don't get involved in the bullshit. They keep themselves out of it. I heard they already cut ties from something. That's what I want to do. There's somebody here who is encouraging you, and they might not even know it. There's somebody here who is helping you find your path to power because they're standing in their power. You're looking at, so that's good. You want to, if you're going to look at somebody as an example, as a place to learn, as an inspiration, you definitely want to look to somebody who has accomplished what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who has done what you would like to do for yourself. Well, there's somebody here who has. They took their power back. There's somebody who set themselves apart from the struggles. So this is like the rest of the world descends into chaos, and this person is cool. Like they are unbothered. And then they're showing me the card that came out in one of the recent readings we did that said unfuckwithable, honey. You're looking at somebody who's unfuckwithable, and you're saying, I know I can get that. I'm just going to keep dealing with this. I'm going to keep working on it. Anywhere where I've been letting myself be fucked with by all the bullshit going on around, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to get into my power. I'm not going to allow myself to get sucked into it. I hear. Let's see. In your innermost feelings, you have the King of Swords. Some of you, you have having strong feelings for an Aquarius because we have a star here that was on above you, or a Libra or a Gemini. But more than that, inside you're seeing, I finally got the clarity. The King of Swords has clarity. He has knowing, he has understanding and logic. So there's something here about to cut through the self-sabotaging ideas, behaviors, and connections. You got to bring logic into play. You got to see clearly what is the battle that's not worth fucking fighting. In other words, you got to pick and choose your battles, Let's see what's the outcome energy here. The Hangman, a different perspective, the end of delays. Let's clarify that Hangman. What the Hangman looking like for you in the outcome? The Eight of Cups. It looks like moving on, walking away. That you can't. It's like emotional detachment. It's like becoming less involved emotionally. So for somebody here, it's quite simple. The message is you hate your job. It stresses you the fuck out. You're starting to have nightmares about work, nightmares about this connection, unpleasant. I'm just getting unpleasant dreams about something. It's like unfulfilled reality. You are realizing where you fell in love with the fucking potential that somebody else could not meet because that's not who the fuck they were. You're realizing, fuck, I've been in love with an illusion. That makes you walk on. Somebody here, you realize, fuck, these people don't pay me for my feelings. Why am I getting emotionally involved in this job? They pay me to sit up here and do paperwork. They don't give a fuck about what's going on when I leave here. They don't give a fuck about my feelings. Why am I giving a fuck and why am I giving them my feelings? I'm going to pull my feelings out of this. So somebody at your job, your whole career life, your work life is about to get way better. Because you're going to stop giving them your emotions and your feelings. They don't pay for that. They pay for the amount of time you sit there. Yeah, and you're going to take your 15-minute break and your lunch break every fucking day. Because you are not paid to be emotionally attached to this person's business. You're paid to perform a function. You sit there and you ring the fucking cash register for 8 hours a day minus your lunch and your 2 15-minute breaks. Yes. Oh, and when you got to go to the potty, you ain't going to make yourself wait no more. Don't you know that's bad for your bladder? Somebody here, you getting emotionally caught up with other people's issues that they got going on around the job or your customers or your clients. And guess what? That's not your job. Somebody here, your money being affected because you was getting caught up with other people's fucking problems and not try. Well, oh, okay. Well, I'll just do it for free this time, or I'll just give you half off this time. But that shit continued on. You walking away from that. That's not my fucking problem. And it's not because you're cold and unsympathetic. Some people are going to accuse you of it now. But the fact of the matter is, this has kept you running around in cycles. And the thing is, 5 of Swords, you're finding out this was self-sabotaging to you. It was self-sabotaging to you and your purpose and your path. So let's see what else is entailed in this end of delay situation. The 2 of Wands. Look at the X. Look at the X right there. And the hand. There's something here about looking back at your ex so much is cutting off your hand. Stop focusing so much on your ex. Stop focusing so much on your path of the past. Okay. Get off your ex's page, say a prayer, and go the fuck to sleep. Somebody here, you sitting up on, if you've been sitting up all night looking at your ex, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, pictures, whatever videos you got, you just self-sabotaging yourself. That person is not in your life. There's no return to the past energy. Make your choice and fucking stick to it. If you're going to move on, move on. If you're not going to move on, then don't expect life to move forward with you. Guess what? You are so powerful. You can choose to stay stuck forever in a past that doesn't exist. Because somebody here is realizing, somebody's here realizing that all those happy memories of the past, those were fucking false illusions too. Because when you really get with this King of Swords energy, and you remove all your projections of all the love that you had in this situation, you realize you was actually dealing with a cold piece of work, a cold motherfucker that was unemotional, didn't really give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you were seeing in that person the love that you are. It was like you were projecting it. Just like when you in an argument with somebody, when you fighting with somebody, you in an argument with them, and they be like, I hate when you always do this, that, and the other. And you're saying to yourself, everything that you're accusing me, you don't get a word in edgewise, so you can't say it to them. So you can only say it to yourself. Everything you're accusing me of doing is actually what you've been doing to me and what you're doing right now. And then you start to realizing this motherfucker is just projecting. Projection happens with love too. And earth angels and empaths tend to really do a lot of projection of their love onto somebody else and think that, oh, that person is so loving. No, you are the lover. They're not really loving you like that. You're the one evoking it. There's something here about you're the one evoking it. And with that receptive energy is talking to me right now about you've been or you're on the verge of somewhere on the timeline of All that love I give, I'm finna project it right back onto my own self. I'm not projecting it onto them no more. That's going to change every fucking thing. I heard for some of you, that's going to make the decision made for you. The King of Pentacles is saying as a result of this, your finances are improved. Your physical world is improved. You're getting what you want. You become the master of materialization. Yeah, King of Pentacles energy gets it, has it, does it, okay, has overcome, has a real world tangible results of all of this. So what I want to say to you is tough times don't last forever, honey. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are going to get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. But you don't know how that's going to work, the moon. Now, yesterday, I did this video. Yesterday, I did a video here on YouTube. It was only a two-minute segment. It's like, what did I title it? Something about the car wash. It's like being in the car wash. Yeah. If you are listening on the Wisdom app, I highly suggest you get onto my YouTube channel so you have access to everything. It was a channel message. It's like the car wash, okay? It's only had 23 views, which tells me most of you haven't seen it yet. It's short. It's 2 minutes and 1 second. Go watch it. There's so much in that. So what was happening was my car was a fucking mess because of the rain. So I went to the car wash. I went to Wow Car Wash, paid my $7 to go through there, get this rain off of my car. I'm sitting in the car wash and they're like, go live, go live, go live. Because I'm channeling, I'm downloading like fucking crazy. And the message was this. Life right now for you, for those who are on the higher vibe, those who are aligned with it, on the leading edge of creation, of consciousness. Hold on. Oh God, that's some good coffee. Those of you who are there, it's time for the car wash, baby. Now, here's the thing about the car wash. When you go to that car wash and you drive through, you put the left tire in the rail and then it drags you in, right? Hands off the fucking wheel, feet off the pedals, don't touch the gear, leave the fucking windows and the wipers and everything alone. It's highly counterintuitive. I found myself in the car wash yesterday, and this is where I started channeling. I went to touch the steering wheel. Oh, shit, don't touch the fucking steering wheel. I'm going to accidentally fuck up something in here. I want to get out of this car wash. My car fine, and the car wash fine behind me. And it's like I noticed at the same time the impulse to want to go put my foot on the pedals or my hand on the gear shifter. And it's like, don't do none of that. That's when I started channeling. And it's like, in this phase in life, like you don't control how fast the car wash goes. And as a matter of fact, in front of me, one car must have did something and touched something. Maybe that's the energy I was picking up on. Because all of a sudden the car wash stopped while I'm in the middle of it and you hear warning signals going off, right? And what was I supposed to do? Not a fucking thing. I'm still in the middle of the car wash. Hands off, feet off. Don't touch a motherfucking thing. Just sit. You'll be done when you get to the other side. And what I was hearing was, yes, you have no idea how long it's going to take to get in and out of the car wash. No, it shouldn't be too long. You can't foresee any delays because you have no control about that. But in a minute, you're going to be out the other side. And when you come out, once you've been cleaned off, once all the dirt and the miles of the road that you've been driving in your life is taken off, you're going to come out the other side, pristine and sparkling clean. So I did the video and then I ended it real quick because, I started driving down the road. And then as soon as I ended the video, what you don't know is I pull up at the red light. There's a car over here. 6 digits on the license plate. I only paid attention to the 3. That was 444. And by this time I'm listening to the song, gotta get up early in the morning and find me another. A few minutes down the road, then I see all of a sudden, while I'm at the red light, there are 3 cars now with license plates that are speaking to me. One car says 888, and then another one says CCC, like the letter C, which as soon as I saw it and I said CCC, I got Spanish. SI as in C, as in yes. I got CCC. And then the other license plate in front of me said party. And I don't know the rest of the numbers. I really wish I would have got the rest of the numbers. I think there was something else in the rest of my numbers. But I got caught up because I had just seen 444. Now I got 888 CCC party. I'm like, oh, fuck, the message. Okay, stability, creating stability. Okay, creating power. The stability I've been creating is multiplying, it's doubling over into power. And it's like you take one step toward the universe takes 10 steps towards you. Take one step towards the gods, they take 10 steps towards you type of vibe. Okay, and then CCC, yes. Okay, party. And so there's a little bit more to that, but that's the part that they want to show you. So there's something here. You may not know exactly what it means. What you need to know is going to be a party. Yes. You're going to be like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. So excited because you're looking at where's your power, the situation around you. You're knowing with the strength card here in your environment is pushing you to step up into your power. All these fucking battles, arguments, this fights, all this, everybody out for their own type of shit. Ain't nobody trying to help nobody along type of shit. That's cool. Don't fucking help me and watch me come back like a motherfucking beast. Okay. That's what I see in these cards right here. One thing important for somebody here, big emphasis on stop looking towards your past. Be as though it was so fucking happy. Yeah, it was so fucking happy, but it was so fucking happy because of you. You were projecting most of that happiness. No, it's not. I'm not saying that there was that person. Well, I guess I did say that person. They loved you too. Yeah, all of that. But all those good times and all that good time sunshine that you feel like you're missing right now, most of that was just you bringing it to the party in the first fucking place. Okay. So this whole situation where you're having challenges right now, how can you bring that same good time sunshine power to the party? Because you got the power. How can you bring that power to the current party that you're in to switch it up? So that's what I'm seeing coming out here. Let's see what was here at the bottom of the deck. We had the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you had the truth. You see the truth. You see it clearly. Now you're starting to discern more and apply more and all of that stuff. You had it better than you thought, but a lot of why you had it better was because of your own perspective about shit in the past. For somebody, you're in the same relationship from then to now and in the future. But what you're realizing is the way you looking at shit, if you looking at problems, you're going to find a lot more problems. Okay. If you're projecting some shit onto them. Okay. If you, and somebody here, what part of it about making this relationship smooth over for you, who's still in an ongoing relationship, I see, is realizing how you can project shit over your relationship. Damn, how would your relationship change if you stop projecting, well, my partner is always against me type of shit over your relationship? And started projecting some more shit. Now, does that mean it's always gonna work? No, not really. And that's not for everybody. I heard that's for like 2% of all time viewers who was watching it. Okay, well, that's what we have. So, and the outcome energy, I just see like a change of circumstances that happens and a freeing from delay, a free from struggle. It's like you move out of one battlefield because you realize like it's not worth your emotions. It's not worth emotional attachment. You got emotionally attached to some shit that wasn't never for you. You're going to X some shit out. You're going to move on. You're going to make some money behind this. And you may not know where you're going, but you know you're going. And you will see that breakthrough energy. Yeah. You will see that breakthrough energy. Okay. It's time for you to trust your gut. It's time for you to get in your creative mode. It's time for you to also receive. Allow yourself to receive. If you haven't set yourself up to receive, in regards to what you've been creating, it might be time to do that. Have you opened the channels of abundance for yourself? Is there a way for people to send you money and love donations and pay for your services and goods or whatever it might be? It's time to do that if you haven't yet. It's free to do it. Figure it out. Okay. The ancestors want to speak. What's the message from the ancestors at this time? Let's just go. What you got to say to the ones watching for the love and peace and happiness? Try here. At this time, by Divine Design, what you got for them? Let's see. What's the message? What's the message? Here we go. It says adventure, explorer. Explore and adventure. It's time for a new adventure in life. What was at the bottom? The ruler, leadership. I'm telling you, there's somebody in your environment that you've been looking at who you watched somebody step up and take the lead in their life. You watch somebody step up and take the lead in their life. That shit is inspiring the fuck out of you, because you've been having some stuff go on and you're like, I know what I need to do. This person made it out of the bullshit that I'm in. I want to do that too. I want to make it out of the bullshit that I'm in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it a different way. I'm going to put a different spin on it. Okay. I'm going to try that. What did they do that I can do now too? I hear that. What did they do that I can do now too that will help me? Are you having a conversation with this person? For somebody you are. For somebody you are. Somebody here, you finally going to reach out and ask somebody, hey, can I talk to you about something? I've been noticing that you really, I think you're awesome. I think you shine. I think what you do is awesome. I've been having some problems in regards to a karmic connection. I've been having some problems in regards to my career. I've been having some problems in regards to my self-view or my personal empowerment, fill in the blank, which is you. And I'm trying to find a solution. Do you think you could help me out? Do you think because it seems like you did everything. I've been looking at what you have. I've been looking at what you've been talking about. And you definitely have overcome some shit that I'm in the middle of. What can I do to imitate your success? Because I know I have success and I know I can overcome this too. How can I do this? What can you share with me about what helped you? Okay. So what you're doing is you're addressing, and what you're asking for is for somebody who has an unbiased opinion. For somebody here, this is what you do. Somebody's getting a reading. I ain't even gonna lie. Somebody's getting a reading. You're asking for an unbiased opinion of how you can move forward through the challenges that you're facing. You're looking for solutions. Okay. And part of the solution for you right now is to stop thinking you're in control. Stop thinking you're in control. Okay. That's one of the things. The only thing you're in control of is your own energy and your own emotional responses to things. This is one reason why they said, don't let yourself get caught up in a situation where they paying you for a function and you're giving them your whole heart. For somebody, that's part of the problem. Okay. The attribute that they want us to embrace for our empowerment at this time is the Don Juan. Literally draw that shit in. Attract. Don Juan spotlights your seductive, positive, seductive qualities. Yeah. Don't try to manipulate people to get what you want, but there's something here about attracting positive experiences. This Don Juan card. Yeah, it talks about romance, but right now it's showing up to me as like attracting the right people, the right time, the right experiences, the right situations for yourself. You have the ability to attract that in this time. If you would do this, focus your mind on that gem. Feel it. Focus on it. Notice what a prized position you have. Give gratitude for it. Instead of being stuck in some bullshit thinking you done lost something. They want you to step into a powerful position, allowing yourself to embrace the fact that, no, you ain't lost a fucking thing. You always had it. It was always yours. You are just attributing those qualities, those powers to somebody else. Okay. Somebody here, I see there's a person who wants to fight your success, and they could fucking go suck a dirty dog's toe on an ugly, dirty, muddy day. That's pretty dark. Funny, but dark. Yeah, they're not going to have any success, anything or anyone. Somebody here, your ex would love to stop your success. That shit ain't going to work because you have emotionally detached from the situation. They might want to get up off your page before they really get their fucking feelings hurt, motherfucker. Why you want to look on my shit? Why my ex want to look at my shit type of shit? Because if you look at my shit, you're going to get your heart broke. You're going to get pissed the fuck off. Because I'm out here shining. No, I'm not in there crying. Motherfucker thought you were going to be in there crying about, nah, baby, I'm out here living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, bitches. I'm living my best life. Yeah, that type of shit. Okay, let's see what we have from the Mahabharata Oracle. What's the message for the love and peace and happiness? Try heat at this time. Hey, Lisa. What do we have? Self-study. Self-study, card number 31. Like I said, a lot of you are going to come into realizing like all the shit that went right in the past, all the shit that was working out, It wasn't working out because of them. You were the one doing it the whole time, you silly ass. You was thinking it was them. Oh, I got the best partner ever in the world. I feel so great around them, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, they wasn't shit. They wasn't shit. You were the shit. It was about who you became in response to the opportunity that you saw. You seeing that shit, that's going to change your whole life. That's completely going to change your life moving forward. In a more empowered energy. All right. Let's see what the dragon's got to say. What dragon wants to come out today? I just feel dragon energy. Okay. So I read this thing. No, I listened to this lady did a report. She did a video on YouTube. I can't remember her name, but it was something about the draconians. And I was like, what the fuck is a draconian? I was so drawn to watch it. So there's this thing that I've been doing for about 10 years now. And it's like, okay, whatever's the most important information for me to see, make it be on the first video that's on my suggested videos when I go on YouTube. And one day this video popped up, so I watched it. Let's talk about draconians were from a planet where they destroyed their whole planet because they don't have their own light source. They are basically a vampiric creation, a vampiric group of beings, okay? And it talked about when a draconian, they don't have to say that way. They are able to connect to source. The reason why they are so dark and vampiric is because they have no direct source to light connection, okay? No direct connection to the light source, which is the divine, which is God, okay? But a draconian can develop one, and when they do, and they've connected to source, connected to God, connected to the light of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, they become dragons, which are sacred, powerful protectors. And that's how they become dragons. So when I was gifted this from Liza, thanks, Liza, it resonated with me because I saw all of that. She doesn't even know this, so she'll know when she watches the show. She's probably busy with work right now. What's the message? What's the most valuable message for the tribe at this time? This one wants to come out. Earth and water dragon. It says creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Yes, please, and thank you. Fire and water dragon. Earth and water dragon. Sorry, I said fire and water dragon. Why did I say fire and water? Fire and water make steam evaporate that shit. Okay. Earth and water make mud. You can build a house. Oh, fuck. I just saw it. Oh, my God. So my father was born in a small town called Fowler, Colorado. Close to Fowler, Colorado is another small town called Boone, Colorado. Boone. There's actually some cheap alcoholic beverage you could buy at the grocery store, at the gas station, and wherever. It's called Boone's. I used to drink that shit when I was a kid. Point is, seriously, I just dropped the card twice, and this time I dropped it where I can't pick it. Point is, in Boone, Colorado, my great-grandparents came to the United States in like 1908 or 10 or something like that. And they settled in Boone, Colorado. You know what earth and water can do? They can make a house that lasted, I think they barely demolished that house. That house lasted almost 100 years. They made an adobe house, and it was like mud. Mud, made out of mud. Pretty much. Adobe. Look it up. Adobe is not just an Illustrator program. It was a way of building a residence from earth and water. You could build a home. Okay. It lasted so long. So look it up. Somebody here that you need to know. Okay. It's a new life, new opportunities. And earth and water, it's like you could build something from nothing. You could build something from nothing. Yes. And that reminds me the other TikTok, the nail one that I did, and I posted it here and I was talking about, if I'd have been fucking waiting for everybody else to agree with me, to wait on me, to believe in me, to support me, I would still be fucking waiting. I won't be doing a damn thing. You guys are all here because I don't give a fuck who had what to say about me doing my YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck if nobody was watching. I was going to do it anyways. And guess what? I kept doing it long enough to now all of you guys are here like every day. And that's fucking awesome. And there's more on the way. My nail shop. Nobody was believing it. You charge too much, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean memberships? What do you mean deposits? And I'm thriving. You know what I'm saying? If I would have sat up here and worried about everybody who was trying to knock it down, tear it down, stop me. No, I wouldn't have made shit. Instead, focus on the blessings. Focus on this is what God showed me for my life. I'm about to do this. Fuck what they talking about. Okay, for somebody here, your ex really did not believe in you. They did not believe in your purpose. They did not believe in the divine plan for your life. Okay, they had to go. They had to go, and you know it. You know they had to go because they kept bringing up just more cross-current energies. They kept bringing up more problems. Instead of wanting to help and be a part of solutions, they were creating the problem. A partner in life is going to help and be a part of the fucking solutions. They're not going to be constantly bringing more problems. If you want to be a partner, if somebody want to be your partner, they might want to act like y'all are on the same team. Can we get in on this together? Can we work together for a common good outcome? Or, you know, if you're going to keep just bringing more problems my way, then clearly we're not working together. We're not on the same team. You see, it's kind of easy to identify when you stop and you really think about it. Is this person supportive? Are they building up? Are they supporting what you do? Or are they battling against it? Well, this is shit. It sucks. It's not good enough. I can't stand it. What are they bringing? What energy are they bringing to what you're doing? Are they really creative? Are they co-creative? If you're going to work with somebody, you want them to dance with you, honey. You want them to come in and you want them to come in with the same kind of passion. Y'all got to be on the same fucking page to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be on the same page and then it's all going to come together great. And if they ain't going to be on the same fucking page with you, that's a good time to say bye and bye. Because if I got to do this by myself, I can. If you want to be a part of this, well, come on. If you don't, then get the fuck out. Look, from the numerology deck, it says follow your dreams. It's card number 85. Yes, baby, you got to follow your dreams because ain't nobody else going to follow them for you. And you know what? If it was easy, if it was in your comfort zone and all that, it would be your accomplishments. It wouldn't be a dream. This is a dream because it's going to push you to go where you've never gone before. It's going to push you to do what you've never done before, to get what you never had before. That's why it's in your dreams. If it was easy, if it was what you're used to, if it was in your comfort zone, that shit would be an accomplishment. You would have ticked that box already. But it's not. And to tick this box, baby, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. You're going to have to do it by yourself for a while, sometimes, most times. And you're going to have to believe in it and be persistent. Can nobody offer the persistence? This show, I was just telling somebody, last night is the first time I didn't do shadows in I don't know how long. Because even if I wake my ass up early at the butt crack of dawn and do it before the sun come out, or pretend like the sun still ain't out and just make it dark in here, do my blue lights, it's been done. I don't feel bad. I still went live how many times yesterday? Like, no problem, right? But here's the thing. Nobody else was going to do that for me. The consistency. Y'all know if you get on YouTube, you're going to find another new reading for me. If you just get on there once a day, you're going to find at least 1 or 2 or 3. You never know how many, right? But that's because of my consistency. Nobody else could do that for me. Not my lovers, not my family, not nobody else. The same thing for you. Nobody can do it for you, honey. If it's going to happen, you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to make it happen, put it into motion, be consistent, stick with it. Follow your dreams. Go get your goal. Nobody can do it for you. It's your thing to do. So go for it if you want it to come through, you know. Let's see what we have from the Soul Journey lesson cards. What's the message? What's the most valuable message you have for the love and peace and happiness? Try hip at this time. By the way, I didn't do the show last night because I had a fucking ball. And I came home and I passed the fuck out. I woke up at 6 a.m., thought about doing shadows. I was like, no, it's time to go to bed. I was passed out on my sofa. Decided to go to bed instead. And here I am. It's okay. You guys are right. Let's see, what do we have for the soul journey lesson cards? You know what your truth is. You can't let nobody make you doubt your truth. You have to stand in it. Somebody here want to try to throw you off your path. They're a cross current energy. They don't fucking believe in you. Fuck what they talking about. That's what I got to say about that. Fuck what they talking about. Motherfuckers see you stretching yourself. Go get your dreams. Oh, that's never going to work. Shut the fuck up. I've been in business for how long now? And you can't tell me that shit. I remember when y'all told me that. No. Don't fall for their naysaying, salt game, killing. Yeah, none of that. Somebody here, you know, you got to remember how good you got it. You know, you've made it much further than you thought you have. You don't realize how much you've accomplished and how far you've come. Sometimes you need to go sit in another energy so you can see. And is that what the fuck is happening here? This reminds me of, you know, business wasn't going so well for a period and I was stressed the fuck out. And now I know why. In hindsight, I had people around me that was vamping off of me. And that's why my business started to go down. Yeah, that'll happen. But instead of addressing the situation that really was, I went to go try to do a job interview and I was sitting at this nail shop and I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh my God, did they just say $25 for a pedicure? Fuck that. I'm not going to make no money. They going to want half of it. What, I'm supposed to do a pedicure for $10? Get the fuck out of here. I can make more money than this waiting tables and I don't do that shit. I don't work like this. You know what I'm saying? There's something here about, I don't work like this. Somebody here, you had to sit in a situation that was so fucking uncomfortable. So you could realize like, bitch, you make a lot more money than this. You got way more talent. Why don't you just go build up your own business? Fuck this bullshit. Somebody here, you decided, well, I'm going to give up on my dream. And I'm going to go do that. But when you stop and you went to do that, you start realizing, well, damn. But when I do my dream, when I do what I really love, like I make way more money. Okay. There's something here about that as well. Realizing like what you really have the potential for and what you really have done. It's not even just about potential. Because you're not in love with the potential. You've done something here and you can do more, but you got to stay consistent and persistent about your dreams for it to happen. And I'm so thankful and grateful for that all day long. On random days when I'm unexpected, I wake up to it. I'll go to sleep to it. My phone go off. Somebody want to read it. And it's funny because it used to be I would answer my phone and everybody was looking for nails. And now, more than nails, it's the tarot. At one point, I seen it a long time ago. At some point, I'm not doing nails professionally no more. I'm literally only doing tarot readings because I love doing nails. Don't get it twisted. I'll still do mine and a few select people, but I love doing tarot because of what I contribute to society. Like, yeah, I can make you look great for the next month and a half to 2 months, depending on how long you wait for a next fill. But I'm trying to empower your soul, and that's what I am doing. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, what's the fucking point? Why are you telling them so much about my business today? What the fuck? What the fuck is they need to understand, like when you're coming from your pure passion, when you're following your dreams, and you stay focused on it, it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows because now the phone goes off, and there's somebody who I don't know where she found. I had to ask me, where'd you hear about me? Sometimes it's YouTube. Sometimes it's Instagram. Sometimes it's TikTok. Sometimes it's somebody. You got to stick with it. You don't know unless you stick with it. And you got to put your heart in it and fuck what they talking about. And yeah, there's a bunch of people going through a whole bunch of bullshit. And yeah, there's always going to be those who don't have the boldness to follow their dreams and live their best life and love what they're doing. And they're going to try to stop you from doing it too. But nobody can have that success because you're blessed, safe, and protected no matter what. You are brought to this path. Go down it from the soul journey. Soul, what's it? Soul, oh God, I can't. Soul journey lesson cards. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. One thing I'm going to tell you about both the nail business, which I've been doing since 2007, and the tarot business, which I don't even fucking know when I started this, is there's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself. But you have to remember that there's so much unknown factors in this with the moon card energy. There's always unknown factors that are going on. Things are happening in your favor that you don't even know about. So right now, is it a testing time about your faith, about the vision you've been given for your life? Right now, is it a chance for you to completely trust in your journey and be determined? Allow the universe to show up and show out for you. Maybe you don't see which way to go. You don't know which way to go. That's fine. Now's the time to reflect on all that you have accomplished. So if you're looking back to people from your past, that's not going to benefit you. If you're looking at your life like this is where I am because of where I've been, that is going to benefit you greatly. Look at how far you've come based off of how far you've come. Look at how far you've come from where you've been. Let that help you overcome any doubts and understand that you may not know how it's going to develop. But if you look back to who you used to be, you didn't know how shit was going to go before either. You really didn't. And now it's coming clear. So let's see what we have from the Divine Energy Oracle for you today. What's the message? I got ready to, and then before I could get it out my mouth, there flew the card across my desk, and we have shine your light. That's the message. Shine your light. That's what the fuck you need to do. When you get more doubtful, you need to turn that star power on even more. When you worry, turn that star power on. So there was a period where there was this time where I had one client in my nail business all month. It's like, what the fuck? So here I go following what everybody else does. I went and I signed up to do Uber Eats deliveries. And I realized after one day of doing that shit that I made like $7.50 an hour. I was like, if I fucking go live on my channel on YouTube, I bet you I could get more than $7.50 an hour in donations just from doing fucking readings. I said, I'm not doing this shit again. I will not do that again. I deserve better than that. Somebody here, you realize you fucking deserve better than that. There's a better path for you. It's by shining your light. You might be in some tough times, honey, but you finna work this motherfucker situation like an opportunity from heaven, because that's exactly what it is for you to come out on top. All right. So if you have the membership logo, then go ahead and put your request in. Lisa M., I'm calling you out today. You have a personal question, or would you like a general reading? Put it in the comments. I'm going to read your alpha and omega messages. And I'm going to do personal minis for everybody who purchased their membership. And Lisa M., I'm calling you out today. If I didn't call you out today, don't get mad. Don't get upset. Keep coming back and comment on my show, because I can only call people out if they've commented on my show. And I heard that's a new thing that's going to stick. Also, anybody who purchasing services from me all month long, the first will be here in a minute. Your name will go right into a raffle. You didn't know? I'm telling you now. There's always a raffle on the first of the month for every purchase of any services or goods on my website from LPHtarot.com. So, yeah, you have that. So, once again, Lisa M., I'm calling you out. You get a free one question or general reading right now because God said so. Because God said so. Anybody who has the membership logo in your tribe, okay, go ahead and put your question in the comment. If you're here, you can also request a general or a personal. Okay, a personal question. All right. And if I don't see either of those when I come back, then I'm just going to start singing my song. And if I start singing my song, then that opportunity is out of the door. And no, it doesn't carry over. If, excuse me, if I call you out in the show and say, hey, put your personal up, and you don't do it by the end of the show, it doesn't mean that you can do it next time. It's for that show only. So you got to stick with me all the way to the end. And I don't know whose name I'm going to call. And there's no guarantee I'm going to do it every show either. I do it whenever they tell me to. But it seems like it's getting a lot more consistent. I'm just going to say that. So from the Guardian Angel Tarot, the Six of Abundance is here today. It says, heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Honey, the fortune is coming your way. All the work you've been putting in, some of you, everything I talked about sound like everywhere you've been. You're like, I've been doing it. Okay, well, it looks like abundance is coming your way. For those of you who are early in this or in the middle of this, keep going, because abundance is coming your way. It's part of what you get for doing what the fuck you're supposed to do for yourself. Okay. Teresa is asking, how much is a membership for the tribe? If you click the join button below the video, that has all the details for you. Okay? So just click the join button. It'll tell you, and then it'll give you options. You have choices to make. It's not solidifying anything, but it's going to open up the options, Teresa. So can you just push the join button below the video, please? And thank you. All right. From the postcard from Spirit, let's see what we have. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay. And that's the message that we have for you from the postcard from Spirit. We've reached the end of our show. And Brooklyn tattooed another dragon today. That's what's up. I love it. Okay. You're very welcome. When I get in tune with you, you've been so freaking accurate. It's crazy. I shared with a friend and we're both shocked. Thank you, Michelle. Keep coming back, baby. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Well, I'll be calling you out one day too, I'm sure. Lisa, oh my goodness, girlfriend, I have loved you for years. Oh, thank you, baby. So grateful. Okay. And Teresa, check that out. And anybody else who wants to know about membership, just push on the join button. Okay. Well, if you haven't subscribed, just click on my name. Click on my name. It should take you to my main profile, and there's a join button. That's all I know. I am on the creator side of the YouTube. I am not on your phone, and I am not on the user side. So all I know is there's a join button. If you click on my name and it take you to my main account, then you'll be able to see it all there. And if you can't, then contact YouTube help. Ask YouTube for help, because they have more information about what's going on your side of your phone or your laptop than I do. I am not on the consumer side. I'm on the producer side, which looks a lot different than your side. My screen don't look shit like your screen. So even if I get on YouTube, my screen don't look nothing like your screen. So, all right, that's what I have for you all today. Thank you so much. I'm so happy my baby came through to watch my show live, and she commented to let us all know she was here. That just fucking delights me. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The gold thread that shines all the way through, call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, bye-bye. That's all, folks.